Welcome back to another edition of the YodelCast. I'm your host, Doc Lettuce, and joining me is Aepplejoose for this TWL number 9 spot on the ladder match. It is a best of 3 between MIA and Team Epidemic. We will be starting off here on Crossfire, moving on to Rain Dance, and then Catabatic if necessary. So before this game gets quickly underway, Juice, what are your predictions?
I'm expecting Epidemic to sweep them. They're just a better team, play together longer, and have better players.
You think it's going to be 5-0 on both maps?
Absolutely.
Alright, well, I think you're wrong. I think MIA is going to get at least one cap in, and we'll find out as the game does get underway, so I'm going to give you guys a roster rundown. On Blood Eagle, we have Epidemic with Aepplejoose, Mike Axe 2, Moog, Blue Jay, DJ Faith, Trism GG, and Lion GG. And on Diamond Sword, with currently only 6 players, we have MIA with Augur, Voss, Guru, Izzy, Vornsker, Professor Fast, Amur, and their 7th who just joined up, Mooncon. So we do have a quick start there. Trism and Lion GG already at the opponent base, and it's DJ Faith as well in the Scrambler pack, so I can't see his IFF. Taking out the turret really quickly. I don't know if those are allowed to be upgraded to a certain point like the European rules, but I guess we'll find out as Mike Axe 2 does grab the flag, but does get Nitron fairly quickly by Amur. Lion GG is there to try and make a pickup. He does manage to pick it up. Juggled around with it for a little bit. He isn't that Raider, so he's just jumping around. 1300 health. DJ Faith coming in to try and do something about it. No shots going off yet, and he does drop the flag for whatever reason. I guess he was trying to make a toss-off, but instead it was a nice return by DJ Faith, who was just following along. Trism in the meantime doing the continuation grab. Did you see exactly why he dropped that? Was there a Nitron that I missed?
It was either a Nitron or he was trying to pass off to the guy behind him, and then I believe Guru Izzy came in and returned it, but I could be wrong.
I thought it was DJ Faith that returned it, but it could be Guru Izzy. I don't know. I didn't see a Nitron go off, and I'm kind of surprised as to why he dropped it. He had full health, so it seemed unnecessary to me at the time, but I'm sure he had his reasons. So the flags are returned back onto the stands, just under 2 minutes gone. Trism coming in there and gets nice Nitron, though, as he grabs the flag. Guru Izzy, in the meantime, getting it out for the MIA team. He's making it all the way back to his base. No real chasing coming in. A little bit of snipes from Aepplejoose coming in. His flag is down on the field. He does get sniped down by Aepplejoose, and DJ Faith gets a nice mid-air return. In the meantime, the MIA flag also was just lying around and also got returned, but Vornsker actually with a really nice grab right afterwards, but he does get sniped down by Aepplejoose, and Blue Jay is there for the return. So it's interesting to see snipers on this map. We see one. We do see one on both teams. Augur is using, I believe, the BTX rifle still, even after those heavy nerfs, whereas Aepplejoose is using the Phase. I wonder if using the BTX is going to cost them at all, because that is fairly, it's been fairly heavily nerfed, and I'm not sure it's the best weapon to use anymore, but, we'll see how it works for them. As Mike Axe 2 is making a grab, getting out at full health, those sniper shots had missed. As Augur goes down, so he won't be able to respawn for 10 seconds. Mike Axe has still got 635 health, he's going to make it all the way back to his base. No, Mooncon making the E grab, chucks it off into the midfield. And Mike Axe 2 is just going to wait for his flag to be returned. Blue Jay's coming to try and return it. Guru Izzy, gets taken down before he could take down Blue Jay. And the flag is returned. Mike Axe 2 coming in now to make this a 1-0, and he does. So good job there. And Trism going with the continuation grab. Getting out with full health, gets hit there by a nice little bolt launcher shot. But that did boost him a little bit. Amur coming in, gets a nice Nitron off, and the flag is down in the field. He's going to go for the return. He might make it. No, gets chained down by Trism. There was an E-grab attempt, but that flag was quickly returned, and Mike Axe is going to make this a 2-0 game. So a good attempt there by Moore for the return, but unfortunately that chain gun fire was too strong for him, and he went down. So we do have a 2-0 here. Juice, what's your opinion on the snipers that are currently being used and their choice of weapons?
It certainly shows that things have changed since the last patch. Normally, on this map, you'd see a sniper with a BTX rifle, and that would be that. We have seen a couple games where people have decided not to run snipers at all, and instead run an extra guy in the middle, just to do a little roaming, take out people coming in, spot, all that, try to get them damaged before, so that the guys on the stand aren't quite as harassed here. But Yeah, it's certainly, it's kind of cool that things are mixing up. But it is sad. It is very sad for certain individuals that the BTX rifle is nerfed so hard.
It's fully deserved in my opinion, because now you can actually kill a sniper and all that, and it makes a difference in your life instead of them just respawning and killing you in little time whatsoever from the other side of the map. As we did have a nice grab there from Guru Izzy, but unfortunately he went down. Vornsker also trying to make a grab, but he goes down fairly quickly as well. I don't see any generator kills going on here for the MIA side. I would have expected them sort of to do that, because I don't think that Epidemic would have spent all that much time repairing their generators, but it seems like they're electing to leave them up for now. They do have a technician in Blue Jay, so it is possible they're just keep focusing on keeping their gens and turrets up the whole time, but would seem like somewhat of an odd choice, and I wonder if they've even attempted it. Have you noticed anyone going into the gens, or?
I have not, honestly. I don't, I mean, all the turrets, oh, actually, there's a rank 4 turret for Team Epidemic. They have upgraded that guy fully, right next to the flag there. So that might, oh, in fact, both of them are upgraded fully, and their generator just went down. Don't know who did it, as Mike Axe has the flag. He's waiting for the return, actually, here with 223 health. There's the return, and he's going to make it 3-0 with 6 minutes gone. So it looks like my prediction's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, so far indeed. I saw an amusing thing there. Guru Izzy, I think, was chasing after Mike Axe, but due to the new lightweight change, or introduction of lightweight, I think he was going a bit too fast, and he shot by Mike Axe accidentally, and sort of ruined his chase. I don't think he expected to be going quite that fast, which is somewhat amusing, because you've never seen that before from chasers, but it'll be an interesting side effect now to see if people can go too fast. As Guru Izzy is making a nice another grab here, he is getting away front to back route. He's not going very fast, being sniped down heavily. He's at 195 health. One sniper shot will finish him off. He does get sniped, and Moog is there for the return, and right before. It's a shame Engage couldn't shoot a little bit faster. I believe it was Engage who was going after more Professor Fast, and the flag was returned. Both teams, in the meantime, were making a grab. Engage here picking it up in the field. His flag is returned. He's tossing it off to try and buy his team some time, but that was the wrong move, as Moog comes in and takes advantage and just returns it. Team seemed to be throwing the flag a little bit too early here. There was no need for that toss. He could have gotten a lot further before tossing it, as DJ Faith gets nitroned after picking up the flag. Trism is there to try and put a little harassment on those returners. He might be able to get this. Mike Axe, too, on the other hand, coming in with decent speed, but he gets sniped down by Augur. DJ Faith going to try and pick this up. He does manage to get the grab before it touches the ground, and he's going to make this a 4-0. Yes, he does. Not enough stand crashing there in the end from MIA, and that makes it the 4-0 with just over 17.5 to go. So yeah, your 5-0 is looking to be a fairly decent prediction here, but it's not like MIA is getting blown out as much as the scoreline suggests. I mean, they're getting some nice grabs off. It's just they're not shutting down the sniper enough. I think if they'd shut down a Lakabon a couple times, they might have gotten a cap or two in here, and this would be a much different game. But as it stands, this 4-0 is going to be a bit of a problem here. They are running with a 3 defense, 4 offense strategy. It seems to be commonplace right now. A lot of teams like to run that 2 capper strategy, and it's a lot easier if you're running that with 4 offense. As Mike Axe 2 is probably going to make this the final cap here. He's got no health, though. Professor Fast could turn around and take care of him. Turn around, Professor Fast. No, he's not paying enough attention, and that will be the 5-0. Slightly tragic there. If he'd turned around, he would have been able to finish off Mike Axe. But instead, we are left with the 5-0 sweep for Team Epidemic over MIA on Crossfire. Final thoughts for this map, Joose?
Epidemic did a lot better job of shutting down the sniper. Their cappers weren't necessarily going very fast, but they were able to time their strikes, or their offense really well, and that's what made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, MIA certainly was getting grabs off. It was just they weren't shutting down the sniper, and that was what was killing them in the end. I think if they'd done that a bit better, then they would have probably gotten, you know, at least 2, maybe 3 caps, because they had some cappers that were getting away with good speed and great health. Just, you know, the sniper was just doing his job really well, and, well, that's the end of that. So we will be moving on to the second map, which will be Rain Dance, so please stay tuned for that. Thanks all for watching.